And making a start with some news that's breaking this minute, Supreme Court has directed the Jammu and Kashmir High Court Chief Justice to submit a report on whether the High Court is accessible for common litigants. Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi has also said that he will speak personally to the High Court Chief Justice. All right, those are the latest details there coming in. The Supreme Court there asking the Jammu and Kashmir High Court Chief Justice to file a report. Let me go across to our Deputy News Editor Meenakshi Bhanja with further updates on this. Meenakshi, over to you. Can you take us through the updates?
Well, Apurva, as we speak, the Supreme Court has seized of a batch of petitions pertaining to the aftermath of 370 application in the Valley the abrogation comes up for regular review of the top court from time to time. Today we saw J&K Chief High Court's petition of habeas corpus pertaining to Farooq Abdullah. On that, the Supreme Court has issued notice and sought responses. And interestingly, there was another aspect which came up for discussion, Apurva, which is pertaining to how Child Rights Activist Council pointed out to the Supreme Court that the Jammu and Kashmir High Court there is completely out of bounds post the clampdown, to which the Supreme Court, Honorable Chief Justice of India, has observed as how this is very serious, and he himself will personally speak to the High Court Chief Justice and see a report on the same. Alongside, the Supreme Court has also directed for the Jammu and Kashmir High Court Chief Justice to submit a report whether the High Court is inaccessible for common litigants or not. That apart, on the other aspect, Purva, the Supreme Court has gone ahead and issued a direction ordering the state to file an affidavit and make every effort to restore the functioning of normal life, keeping in mind the national security. The Supreme Court was today also considering a batch of pleas, including by journalists on ground, Apurva. This includes the Kashmir Times editor Anuradha Bhasin and her plea, which was highlighting the concerns of journalistic freedom in the Valley post-clampdown after 370 abrogation, Apurva.
All right, we'll have to leave it there, Meenakshi. Many thanks for joining us and bringing us all those updates. All right, those are the details that are coming in at this point. Significant developments that are taking place. The Supreme Court, which has now directed the Jammu and Kashmir High Court Chief Justice to submit a report on whether the High Court is accessible for common litigants. The Chief Justice of India, Justice Ranjan Gogoi, has also said that he is going to be speaking personally to the High Court Chief Justice. Remember, this is also coming at a time where there were concerns of whether the High Court is accessible to the common litigants. Remember, this is, of course, several concerns there, amid several concerns there from the locals of how there seems to be some inaccessibility for the common litigants. Now it looks like the Supreme Court is seized of the matter, and it has directed the Jammu and Kashmir High Court Chief Justice to submit a report on whether the High Court is accessible for common litigants. And the Chief Justice of India said that he's also going to be personally speaking to the High Court Chief Justice. With that, let's look at some more news that is breaking this minute.